Hi, beloveds. This is Tamala, your empowerment partner, and these are our cards for the week of January 6th, 2020. If you've not already watched the video for the entire month of January, you want to check that out because it details what we're working for the entirety of the month. And then these weekly cards are the cards that are going to help us move through that effectively and efficiently with as much support as possible.
So now we're going to look at what's going to support us for this week. And that's going to come from the Archangel Power deck. And so for this week of January 6th, 2020, what's going to be most supportive for us to know and understand this week as we move forward? There it is. All right. The Queen of Raphael. Kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family and trustworthy psychic information. So that one's going to go here. Now, here's the big thing. This was the second card that we got to. So here's the thing about our psychic abilities. It doesn't do us any good if our head and our heart are at odds. We can want something so badly that we can actually not hear feedback from the universe that would help us get it. And we can sometimes take our psychic information that we've got either from our own guides or from other people, and we can hear the aspects that really are important to what it is we want to create and ignore the other stuff. And 2020 is not the year for that. We had the ability to do that in 2019. In 2020, you're going to crash and burn hard if that's the case. We want to be open to all the information that's coming into us using our instincts, not our heart, but our gut, to identify, is this information accurate? Does it feel true at the highest level of divine truth? And if it does, how can I apply it to the things that are in my heart that I want to create? Because there is an opportunity still, if we don't do this work and clear out all of this, all of these stuck emotions, all of these things we're ready to release, if we don't clear those out, we can bring those into 2020 and they'll just continue to pollute our process. And instead, what we want to do is we want to work through it. We want to know we're protected. We want to open up to that higher wisdom. And then we want to follow that higher wisdom because it's connected to the highest vibration of divine truth. Now, our second one is the Page of Michael. And it says truth, perceptive, analytical, and blunt. There's an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review your contracts or documents very thoroughly. So that one's going to go there. So this thing that we're moving into, if there's any contracts, if there's any documentation, make sure that you're paying attention to it, that it is very clear what your responsibilities are, what you're asking of other people, so that as you move forward, there is a clarity that may not have been in your experience before. Because every single thing in 2020 is a learning experience. It's about clarity. It's about opening more and more to capital T, highest vibrational truth. Okay? Our next card is going to come from one of my other new decks, Numerology Guidance. And let's see. So, what is going to be best numerological, that's hard to say, support for us for this week? Okay. What is going to be the most supportive numerological support for us this week? Oh, these feel really good. All right, it's this one. It is the number 85, and it says follow your dreams. But you gotta follow the dreams that are coming from the highest vibration of truth, that are cleared out of the emotion, right? You're coming from this neutral space of awareness and clarity, and you're moving into really paying attention. Is it clear? Am I prepared? Do I have what it takes to do this mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially? If not, do I have the support in place to help it? And can I get there without hurting myself? And that's the big thing. Because last year, we were going hell for leather on things and just getting there. It didn't matter whether we could support it or not. We were just pushing. This year, it's about foundations and making sure that it's clear and it's not going to be built on sand. Okay, our next card is going to come from the Power of Surrender deck. So what are we surrendering this week? What are we surrendering this week? So that we can come into full understanding of all the nuances of these cards, because there's really a lot here. And the more that you watch this video, the more that you listen to your own inspiration, to your own instincts, you're going to get a whole lot more information. And that's what this is all about. So what are we surrendering or surrendering to? It's going to help us this week. Right? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So no matter what all of these emotion things that you dealt with last year, no matter what those are saying or telling you or lying to you or even providing you evidence for, it doesn't matter. Because right now, you're only concerned about getting clear, getting neutral, understanding that you're protected, then connecting to the higher divine truth about the experience, moving into the heart space that is neutral, identifying whether your dream is really something that you can do at this moment or if you need a little bit more support. Then moving into understanding that there are complexities that are going to have to be addressed every day as you move forward. And know that you can do it. And whatever beliefs that you have that don't support that are not useful. And let's see, I was just checking in to see if there's more. So we're going to pull another one. This is from another new deck, Energy Oracle cards. Okay. So, ooh, that one just jumped out right away. There were two of these. All right, here we go. Our bookends. Financial constraints. And it's the number 13. So this is what we're looking out for with these contracts and these things that we're working on, is any financial constraints. Do not put yourself in a situation where you're going to be in debt to do something. Everything that we're doing this year is about having the money up front and then doing it. And I know it's going to be a struggle for some people to grasp the belief that they can have that abundance up front. It doesn't have to make sense to you. You don't have to understand it. All you have to do is believe that it's possible, so that then you can get into this instinct area where you've gotten rid of these outdated beliefs that you can't. You've gone into this instinct area to see, is it really possible? Knowing that you're protected, opening to the wisdom of it, honoring that your information that's coming in is going to be accurate because it's neutral. You're going to follow that dream. You're going to review all the details to make sure that all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed from neutrality. And you're not going to create any financial issues for yourself. Now, I love that this is the number 13. 13 is the number of the goddess. So the goddess is not taking any bullshit this year. The goddess is not demeaning herself or devaluing herself or putting herself in a situation that's going to make her disempowered in any way. And financial constraints or obligations that exceed what you have are a form of disempowerment. So make sure that you address that. And our last card, interesting, is card number 14, and it is carrying connections. So this week, as we're going through all of this change, all of this integration, all of this mental and emotional mastery, we need to be making those connections with people that care about us. And I'm trying to find the word. Disconnecting, that's the word. Disconnecting from the people who don't care about us. The people who are not willing to love us and honor us and support us as we're doing our shifting and changing. If somebody's telling you got to stay exactly where you are, that person is not your support system. They're part of the system that is going to maintain the beliefs that you have about yourself. That's going to want you to stop following your dreams. And it doesn't matter why or who or how often, you just disconnect from them. And if you have to make yourself busy seeing the people who do care about you and the people who do want to support you and encourage you, then do that. But it's important that we are following this process this week, because we're not half-assing this work anymore. It has to be 24/7 on purpose, diligent mental and emotional discipline for this year, 2020. It's not going to be easy. It's going to require our effort, but the effort that we put into it is going to be exponentially rewarded with the results that we get, because we're changing ourselves forever, for the entire rest of our lives. And we're stepping big into our future. And that big into our future is going to look different for everybody, and that's okay. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. Remember, I'm going to post the pictures in the comments. Please leave a comment and let me know that you've seen this. And you're free to share this with all your friends and family. You can share this on Facebook, and I'm also going to post it on YouTube as well.
so that you can enjoy it. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and know that you can do it. You have the support. You have the ability to do this. You're loved beyond measure, and you are valuable. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been really supportive for you. Remember, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos every week. And since this was the weekly cards, if you have not seen the monthly, make sure you go ahead and do that now.